A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development, the United States and Ukraine have announced a revised framework aimed at bringing an end to the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. This announcement follows earlier criticisms of a proposal by Washington that was deemed too favorable to Moscow. In a joint statement released on Sunday after talks in Geneva, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Ukrainian officials expressed optimism about the progress made during the discussions. Both sides emphasized the necessity of a deal that fully upholds Ukraine's sovereignty, indicating a commitment to a resolution that respects the nation's territorial integrity. The revised peace framework, while still lacking in specific details, was described as an updated and refined approach to negotiations. Officials noted that the consultations were highly productive, showcasing meaningful progress in aligning positions and identifying clear next steps toward a sustainable and just peace. The joint statement further reiterated the readiness of Washington and Kyiv to collaborate closely to secure a peace that ensures Ukraine's security, stability, and reconstruction. Secretary Rubio highlighted the tremendous progress made during the talks, although he did not provide specifics on how contentious issues between Moscow and Kyiv would be resolved. He acknowledged that some amendments had been made to former President Donald Trump's 28-point peace plan, particularly regarding NATO's role, in an effort to bridge the gaps between the negotiating parties. The items that remain open are not insurmountable. We just need more time than what we have today. I honestly believe we'll get there, Rubio stated confidently during a press briefing at the U.S. mission in Geneva. Rubio's optimistic outlook comes in the wake of Trump's earlier comments, where he accused Ukraine of lacking gratitude for the support provided by his administration. Trump expressed his dissatisfaction through a post on his social media platform, Truth Social, criticizing Ukrainian leadership for not acknowledging the assistance received and highlighting that Europe continues to purchase oil from Russia. In response, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky took to X to express his gratitude towards the U.S. and personally to Trump for their support in countering Moscow's invasion. The leaked peace plan proposed by Trump has raised concerns in Kyiv and European capitals due to its alignment with several hardline demands from Moscow, including stipulations for Ukraine to limit its military capabilities and relinquish control over Crimea, Luhansk, and Donetsk. In a poignant national address, President Zelensky underscored the difficult position Ukraine finds itself in, suggesting that the plan forces the country to choose between losing dignity or losing a key partner. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen weighed in on the matter, stating that any peace plan must respect Ukraine's autonomy in choosing its own destiny, particularly regarding its aspirations to join the European Union. It starts with the country's reconstruction, its integration into our single market and our defense industrial base, and ultimately, joining our union, von der Leyen affirmed in her statement. When asked about the possibility of reaching an agreement by Trump's Thursday deadline, Rubio expressed a desire to expedite the process, indicating that the goal was to finalize the deal as soon as possible. Obviously, we would love it to be Thursday, he remarked, while also characterizing the peace plan as a living, breathing document that would continue to evolve. The top U.S. diplomat acknowledged that any agreement would need to be presented to Moscow for approval, indicating that the Russian government would have a say in the negotiations. Russian President Vladimir Putin had previously stated that Trump's plan could serve as a foundation for a final peace settlement. However, he cautioned that Russia would take further military action if Ukraine declined to engage in negotiations. As the situation continues to unfold, the international community will be watching closely to see if this latest framework can pave the way for a lasting resolution to the conflict. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.